I'm saved and sanctified.
And so back in coach, there's some sinners back there apparently. Because
listen,
I don't talk about
that's the thing. It's surreal.
We're talking about germs.
Oh
germs.
my God,
we're talking about germs. So
you're talking about being in the bathroom.
Oh,
you're talking about being.
Well, that's
just
the only
out.
place I would imagine it being okay. You
I
can't
mean, if
get
everybody's
away with
asleep,
it
nobody's
publicly.
watching. You can do well. You do have some freaks to just watch, and they know
Do y'all
what's
use
going
the
on.
restroom on the airplane?
No, that scared me. No, I don't.
I make it a point not to drink anything, so I don't use the restroom.
I have a problem
germy.
with using
It's
public
awkward,
bathrooms.
I tell you that.
I make it
It's
because
very
first of all,
awkward.
I'm not gonna get up, and then secondly, like it's so confined, like everything.
I try not to use public bathrooms, so I have a very strong bladder. I've trained it over the years.
This is gonna be a 4-hour flight.
Yeah.
All right, got it.
Got it.
As soon as I get there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think being
no
on those
talking.
military
Wow,
flights,
that's
I've learned to like just
unnecessary.
not drink anything, just go to sleep.
Yeah, it's so on the way
Self-torture.
back,
Yeah.
we Andre and I took a Uber because we had a lot of luggage and an extra person in their luggage and
An extra person in the luggage.
their
Little
luggage.
person.
So we get in this Uber and the car is clean, but I instantly went back to the CNN report where they say Uber cars are worse than two
Yes.
toilets put together.
Yes.
And I am freaking out. And the guy is really, really nice. Listen, I had my purse on my lap and I had one elbow here and one elbow here, and I'm acting like I'm going to sleep, but I did not want to move in the back seat of that car.
It's all your fault. You brought that topic up.
I'm just
Yeah,
It's for real.
I'm a
Seats out, the
germaphobe.
window, everything.
Yeah.
Think about your own car, though. Wouldn't it be the same thing?
No.
I have Clorox wipes in my
You
car.
wipe everything down
I wipe my car
absolutely
down.
do.
after every person that gets in your vehicle?
Not everybody
Nobody drives in
getting
my car.
vehicle.
So you're going to wipe down your car today after I get out of your car?
When you get out of my car, I'm probably gonna get it detailed. Not just because you were in it. It's just
Okay,
time. to
clean
be
it up now. Yeah, clean it up. What?
Not like that, Cam.
I'm getting detailed because she was...
Yeah,
Needs to be detailed.
Riding dirty.
I'm a
Literally.
total
Ride with me.
germaphobe. Yeah, and there were a lot of kids traveling on the boat, coughing and
Snotty
sick.
noses.
And that's another thing. When we talked about kids going on vacations, I think they should have adult only boats and family boats.
Yeah.
And a little
And
kid
then-
boat behind that.
And well, they have kid boats, but you have to have your adults on the boat, and then boats where people don't care who's on it.
Yeah.
There were so many kids on the boat having meltdowns at breakfast, like full blown temper tantrums.
Why?
And I'm like, if they don't get these kids, honey.
Wait a minute.
But would you be ready to have an all adult?
I've been on an all adult boat. It is fabulous.
They wear nothing.
Wait a minute. Hold
fabulous.
on. Time out. We just went from germophobic airplanes. And I just had a thought. You will bring 2 bathing suits. Do you get in the pool?
Probably not.
No, when I go swimming, I swim on the island, and I did not. And I'm thinking twice about it because my husband said the last island we went on, he saw a horse taking a crap in the water, and that just
We told Dre that was like the nature's way of cleaning the water.
Oh, okay.
oh
Pool
okay.
is like that's what that was. So,
So I'll get in waist high, maybe shoulder high, but trust and believe I'm going back and I'm showering.
Yeah, you have to.
But some people get in pools and they just change clothes and keep walking. I'm not doing
Yeah,
But not on the
not
boat.
in the pee-pee pool.
that. I got in the jacuzzi.
Saying
Really?
I did.
the pee-pee water.
You know, see, sometimes
I
you
wish
just
the
have
blue
to
stuff comes up.
you saw
my
if
keys?
somebody does something,
Yeah.
then it changes.
A lot of
you know
inconsistencies
what?
here.
It's been on TV. They need to really do that.
They
for
really
real.
do.
That would
so you
embarrass
know,
a lot
like
of people.
you nasty, you nasty,
And
and
you-
you
and-
coming out your butt. That's
And you
gross.
should find people if their area turns blue.
What's happening? What's going on? Where am I? Where am I?
You should find people if their area turns blue.
Right.
I think you should do that.
Right.
It's toxic.
It is,
Oh man.
especially if you got
But
bladder.
that's why I said the
control
ocean
problems.
water is cleaner.
It's
'cause
toxic.
There's more space for that.
If you have
that's salt
gas
water.
in the water, it's toxic.
I know people that when you go to the state park and there's a water facility that you spent the night camping overnight, for example, and they'll have a shower available for people. I know people that will urinate on the floor to kill germs. because they feel that it's safer to be in your own urine as far as killing whatever may be on the floor.
Yeah, we're not.
Those
I
places.
can't. I just can't do that. I can't. I don't understand.
But
I don't understand.
It's some logic somewhere along the way.
I just told. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation and we'll have final thoughts. You're listening to The Drip.
Hey guys, it's your girl Nick from The Drip Podcast. Don't forget to tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern.
You can find us on Facebook at The Drip PCast 19, on Twitter at The Drip_N for Nick, M for Mar, and on Instagram at The Drip Podcast 19.
And if you miss us live on the Spreaker app, don't fret. Check us out on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Keep it locked. It's The Drip Podcast.
Create eye-catching designs that will make your apparel top of the line. The possibilities are endless with ski tees and apparel.
No order too large or small. One item or hundreds. No problemo.
With quick turnaround times, no setup charges or hidden fees, and rush services to fit your needs.
Customize your look today by calling 440-462-9401. Again, that's 440-462-9401. Ski Tees and Apparel at skiteesapparel.com.
You're listening to The Drip Podcast with Nick and Mars. Keep it locked.
All right, we're back with The Drip Podcast. I was always talking in the middle of commercial break.
I'm like, huh?
I missed y'all, man. I ain't got no friends.
Oh my god.
Aww.
I don't give me no sympathy, man. I want the sympathy. Just want the friends.
Wow. We're having a great conversation about traveling woes, being germaphobes. We see all your comments, guys. And we thank you always for tuning in. So we talked a little bit about packing light. How important is that to, even in our own personal lives, to pack light? Or what does that mean to you, packing light?
What does it mean?
Erica,
please.
Bag lady. You don't hurt your back.
Absolutely.
Carrying
all that crap.
Just don't carry all that extra baggage. Like leave it behind you. Don't bring it with you. When you go traveling, don't bring all those worries and everything. Just take a moment and relax. Breathe.
You said something, Cam, in the conversation earlier. We excessively pack. Mm-hmm. How would you put that into your personal life?
No, personal life. Sometimes I feel like we think we can reuse some things. Mm-hmm. So you're like, ooh, let me take this person because I might need them later down the line, and you might not really need them.
Right.
So you pack them anyway. Mm-hmm. Or let me take this trauma because I might have to reference it later, and I'm packing that excessively.
Right.
Just people, emotions, thought processes, old thought processes. All those things are old. Just leave them alone. I feel like sometimes you just need to go by yourself, which is why I mentioned the traveling by yourself. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you need that isolation. It's not about anybody else. You don't have any ill feelings towards anybody, but you just need to remove everything and just go.
What does that mean to you, packing light?
It means, for me, to have more value in thinking before I speak, saying fewer words to get my point across. Allows me to have, I guess, less time in saying things and being more direct, having more meaningful words to share with whoever I'm talking with. And the same applies for just traveling for me. I mean, I ride a bike.
Yeah.
So I'm not putting a whole lot of nothing in anything just because I want to be light and cause as little attention as possible.
Don't excessively pack anything. I'm going to piggyback off of Cam. stuff that's in the past, traumas, drama that's in the past. Why pack it? Why continue to repack it? Just as you would your own personal bag. We found out even for the 4 days, we still pack too much stuff, because we think we need it, and I think that's we transfer that over into our personal lives too. We think we need people, and we think we need things, and we continue to pack and pack and pack. And like you were singing the song, "Bag Lady," you're not gonna be able to carry too much on your back.
Not only that, them baggage fees.
It costs.
They are no joke.
Literal
It
and
costs.
hypothetical.
Yeah,
baggage
it costs.
fees. It's gonna cost you either right now or later down the line. It's
Yeah,
gonna cost
it's
you
gonna
something
cost.
to carry all that baggage.
Yeah, so that's my thought on that. Was that your final thoughts? No, it was not your final thoughts. So let's roll it. Let's get into it.
Like, woo, that was easy.
That's like high five. No, let's get into it. I like when she says that. So,
says
huh?
Who says that?
Tammy Roman.
Oh my God.
You know who
I
Tammy
know
Roman?
that.
Chronic
Oh,
Chronicles.
that's my girl. That's my girl. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, Mar. Final thoughts.
All right, so that basically was our final thoughts. Like,
Give me something else. We talked about more than
I
that.
talk about germs. Like, I'm a germaphobe, so I can't help it. So you gotta, I guess I gotta relax and not be so germy. I don't know. How can you do that? If
You
it's
can't.
Like,
If you're not a true germaphobe,
no,
you're not
can't.
going to be able
Just
to relax.
Happens. Like, I have a real issue, but I would have to say I would have to remove a lot of stuff in my luggage. Like, I carry a lot, and I don't know how to remove everything. And I guess that's something that I have.
Is
to
that
learn.
personal?
Personal.
Mm-hmm.
And I have carried a lot along this journey, and I just think that I just need to find a place where I can just release and just let it go. Let my hair down, shake it, and as Erykah Badu did, took everything off for the world to see.
Oh, Lord. Oh, final thoughts.
Mine is probably best summed up in a story I heard this week about a man and his son who he wanted to get his son to give him some space, and he told his son, here, take this, and the dad had tore up a picture of the earth, and he tried to make a puzzle out of it for his son. He said, here, go in the other room and play with this, put it together, come back after you're done, so he could get some time to do what he needed to do. After about 20 minutes maybe, the kid comes back with it all put together, and he brings it to his dad, and his dad says, son, how did you do this? And then he says, you put this whole thing back together, and it's a picture of the earth, the world. And his son says, yeah, I did it. He says, well, how'd you do it? And his son looks at him and smiles, and he says, well, he turned it over, and it happened to be a picture of a man. And he said, I just put the man back together. And as a result, the other side was the world was put back together. So for all that we've talked about with germs and luggage and baggage and things that we've experienced in life that have been appropriate, inappropriate, past, present, looking to our future, if we focus on us, do what we're supposed to do to be clean, do what we're supposed to do to be lightened, then we'll have a better world, starting at home first. Final thoughts.
Cam.
Stop taking people's absence so personal. Sometimes people are like, oh, it's such a homebody, or you isolate yourself, or they take that vacation alone. Sometimes what they're going through or what they're dealing with requires isolation. So if somebody says, hey, I'm going to take this personal trip alone, don't think of it as they're trying to get away from people, trying to be mean or uppity, whatever. They might just need that time to refocus and regroup. So don't take it personally if I decide to go on a trip and not see y'all for a month.
Not a month.
Sabbatical.
I'm going to take that personal.
But yeah, that's final thought. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool.
Final thought for me, vacationing with family is truly important for me. And, you know, you build a lot of memories. We were able to take our mothers on this cruise, and they had a wonderful time. And, you know, we created some memories. You know, we had some good times, and They didn't drive us crazy like we thought that they were. But we loved having them with us. And I think family vacationing and spending time with your family